So I'm joined today by Kelley Duff of Pizza Box, which is a pizza restaurant downtown. Kelley, thanks for joining me.
Absolutely. Thank you for having us.
Oh, I'm so glad to be able to talk with you and Adam about what's going on with Pizza Box. Obviously, a pizzeria. Tell us a little bit about what it is that you guys do pre-pandemic, what your normal operations were like.
So we are one of the smallest restaurants in downtown St. Pete, but normally we would have 5 tables inside and 2 tables outside. And then we probably were still doing about 50% to-go orders.
Mhm.
Now, before the pandemic, we were not offering delivery because we really pride ourselves in our product and we wanted to make sure people were getting the freshest possible product and that it wasn't sitting for 20 minutes in a delivery
Right.
vehicle and everything that kind of goes with delivering pizzas and the quality. So we only were open for pickup and then also the dine-in experience. And we were usually very, very busy, especially on the weekends. We'd probably go on like anywhere from like a 6 to 10 person deep wait. And, it'd probably be in total like 30 to 45 minutes for each guest. So that was the type of volume that we were doing. And then to go orders sometimes would even get up to like 45 or 50 minutes for pickup, just, in the thick of it all, like from that 7:30 to like 10 p.m. window.
Okay. And now, as a result of the safer at home orders and the like, what have you guys had to do to maximize your opportunity? Some of the creative things that you've done to make sure that you are still serving terrific pizza to the people of St. Pete.
Absolutely. So we closed for 2 weeks because we
Okay.
didn't have online ordering in place, which is huge. We wanted to make sure our ultimate goal was not only the safety of our patrons, but the safety of our staff, and that was
Right.
huge for us. So we didn't want to remain open with us having to have people come into the restaurant.
Hmm.
So we wanted to make sure that people could pay over the phone or could order online. And those were the two big things we really wanted to focus on. And then once we got the online system in place, my husband actually went and got the materials to build a plexiglass door. So we actually now have a to-go window, which is
Okay.
completely no contact, especially in the face area. So it's all plexiglass where you would be talking and communicating. There is a flap to receive the food, but nothing is actually coming in to the restaurant. We are not accepting cash at all. If you want to make a payment, it has to be done over the phone or it has to be done on that online
Okay.
platform. And then if people want to go ahead and tip over the phone, we're putting it in as like a service charge or a gratuity added. So it's just in the total. If they would prefer to tip when they get there, we're allowing people, we've set it up outside where there are pens and whatnot. We've let them know that, hey, if you want to bring your own pen, that might be smart because we're not going out and sanitizing them every 5 seconds. It's just going
Right.
to be, once an hour or at the end of the night when we get to it, depending on how busy. And then we've actually made like a little drop box for the credit card slips so that we're
Okay.
still able to keep those for our records, but we're not having to bring them back into the restaurant
Every
every
single
time.
time. Sure.
So that was kind of the big focus for us. And then we wanted to get on a delivery platform. We chose BiteSquad because they're locally run.
Okay.
And we really, really enjoy David. He runs it here in St. Pete. And we felt like going the local route for that made the most sense for us. It's nice that if I have a change or something, I can just like literally text him on his cell and he responds
Right.
right then and there. So that's the delivery platform that we went with. And although, the pizza is sitting, in the car for 15, 20
Sure.
minutes, and that's what we were hoping to avoid, at this point, I think us wanting to get fresh, good food out to the public just kind of, trumps the idea of us you know, only doing carry out at this point. We want people who don't even want to leave their house
Right.
to stay home and to feel safe, but also not, you know, make it so that they can't get our food or punish them, if you will, just because they're taking that extra precaution, which we really, really appreciate. So those are the systems that we have now put in place. Also, our team wears masks. We have amazing clientele and neighbors who made masks for us. It's
Okay.
the crew that owns Gadget Fix
Right.
downtown, and they made us masks for our staff, which was so amazing. And then I actually ordered online blue light glasses for everybody, and then we of course always had the gloves, and so now that's just part of their uniform. They look very apocalyptic and awesome, and they've got their gloves and glasses and mask on, and that's every single day they have to wear that the moment they come in. And
Okay.
it's just because, you know, you have no idea where people go after work or what they're doing, and we want to limit
Right.
everyone's interaction with each other as much as we possibly can. And we also cut our hours significantly for that too. We want to cut prep time. We want to cut exposure to each other. We didn't want them to be in 10-hour shifts anymore together. So that's what we've done. And then we also require everybody to monitor themselves, and we screen them before they come in. A temperature is required. We need to make sure everybody's checking themselves every day to make sure they're not developing that low grade fever, any type of cold symptoms at all. And so far, this has really been working. You know, it's given our staff an opportunity to work. A lot of people don't have that right now, and I'm really, really glad that we were able to come up with a safe way to adapt and make this work for them.
Absolutely. I was actually going to ask about the altering of business hours. I imagine being downtown St. Pete, you guys normally would have had a pretty significant lunch business. And I know that now that you guys are down to like 3 to 9, I had a feeling that you had altered hours, curtailed them a bit to address some of the staffing issues and making sure
Yeah.
that you're limiting exposure. Where, Kelley, where is it that people can find out more about Pizza Box, and where can they order online?
So all of our information is on our website. It's pizzabox727.com. You
Okay.
can order online. You can see our temporary menu, which is something that we also have. Our menu is limited based on what we can actually get from distributors,
Sure.
and it's helping to limit us having to go into grocery stores and things of that nature. So there's a limited menu on there, and then right below it, you can click order delivery through BiteSquad, and that actually takes you to their link. And then you can
Okay.
also hit order online, which goes to our point of sale ordering system. But if you don't want to do that, if you're old school, you want to call us up, we can definitely do that as well. But we do have to take the payment over the phone. So
Okay. And what's that number for folks?
it's 727-623-0444.
All right. Terrific. Kelley, I really appreciate you taking the time to chat with me today. And I look forward to visiting Pizza Box here pretty soon.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for thinking of us.
Oh, thank you.